Hey, welcome to today's video. I'm Rick Chapo with DMCA Agent Service.com. So today we are talking about when the DMCA protects you and when it does not. And this is an area where there seems to be some confusion. So the DMCA is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. It is a federal law in the United States, and it addresses a number of different issues, but the one we're interested in is copyright infringement online. And the DMCA contains what's known as a safe harbor clause, Section 512C. And what that section says is that in certain situations, you, a website owner or app owner, will be protected from copyright infringement claims. You will have complete immunity. And so it's a beautiful law if you own a website or an app. Now, the question is, when does that safe harbor apply and when does it not? And so we need to talk about the two primary divisions. Now, the first one is when we're looking at user-generated content, also sometimes called UGC. So what is user-generated content? Well, it's anything an independent user creates or finds, even just finds, and uploads to your website or app. So with this video, I'm creating it and I will upload it to YouTube. Okay, well, I'm an independent user of YouTube. I'm putting all this together. If there's some kind of infringement claim associated with anything on this video, well, the copyright owner can sue me, but they can't sue YouTube because the DMCA is going to give them protection, give the YouTube immunity pursuant to that safe harbor provision. Now, a website or an app has to follow a certain compliance process, which is something we talk about in other videos. But as long as you do that, you're immune. So if you own a website or an app, this is a beautiful law. It's like buying insurance for copyright infringement claims, but you get it for essentially free. So if you allow users to post anything to your website or an app, even if it's just text or comments, go ahead and comply with the DMCA, because even in a remote situation where somehow a copyright infringement claim pops up, you'll be protected. Why would you not want to take free protection? Free, people, it's free. So obviously that's great, but the DMCA protection doesn't extend to all situations. Now, let's take a forum. Let's say you have a forum and it's on celebrities. And so you have, of course, zillions of people joining your forum and they're posting this, that, and the other. And I don't know, what's the big scandal this week? Miley Cyrus. She divorced from her husband. Wow, that's a shocker. And is now hanging out with another young lady who was the wife of somebody else. I don't know. I'm not a big celebrity follower. But anyways, big scandal. So people would be posting all kinds of content on the forum. Links to articles, the actual articles, photos they would be copying. And the problem is a lot of this is copyrighted content. And so you, as the forum owner, would be receiving all kinds of DMCA takedown notices, which are essentially copyright complaints, and you would have to comply with those. But again, you would be immune. You could not be sued for copyright infringement for that. That's the beauty of the DMCA. But what if you went ahead and posted your own photos of Miley or one of the other people in the drama on the forum? In that situation, the DMCA is not going to protect you. And that's the distinction. Where an independent user posts the content, you have protection. If you or one of your employees post the content, you do not have protection. Now, the reason for that is the DMCA is designed to protect websites and apps from tsunamis of copyright infringement complaints based on users posting things, because there's no way the website or the app really can go through and filter all that. Now, if you're as big as Facebook, maybe you could have a go at it. But for most people, when they start a forum or they start a website or an app, you don't have the money to to try to filter all that content. How the hell are you going to know if it's infringing or not? I mean, we go look at YouTube. They have their content ID system. Google has spent something like $100 million trying to get that thing to work, and it still doesn't work. It's gotten better, but it's things slip through all the time. And, if you're starting a forum or you're starting an app or a website, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you probably don't have $100 million in the bank account. So that's why we have the DMCA. It's a very controversial law, but you want to take advantage of it if you are a website or an app owner. But again, if it's you posting the content to your own site or app, DMCA doesn't apply. It's not going to protect you. And that's the big distinction. So when you start a website or an app, make sure that you understand this distinction. Make sure you comply with the DMCA. Again, it's basically free immunity. Why would you not take advantage of it? Part of the compliance process, you're going to need a DMCA agent, and you can find our service right there, DMCA agentservice.com, and we provide you with an agent so that if anybody does submit any copyright complaints, they'll come to us, and you'll have some privacy in that regard. So anyways, that's it for today's video. If you have questions or comments, post them below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If not, I feel shame. Give me a thumbs down. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.